Hey guys, just doing some pre-drawing sharpening things. That's about it. Hey, what's going on? Kelly Art, what's going on, buddy? Ready for some blood? All right. Yeah, let's draw some Bloodsport. I pulled up a couple of my references here, and mostly my sketch that I was working on earlier. Kind of see what I can come up with. All right. I don't know if I'm gonna need that many pencils. Oh, bugs! Come on now. Really? Yeah, weather has changed here a little bit, so it's getting a little warmer for no reason. Too quickly. All right. Hey, Barbarian, what's going on? Yeah, Jay, what's happening, guys? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Awesome. Glad to see y'all here. For some reason, my chat is not popping up over here, but that's fine. It's like, it seems like every other stream there's something. All right, so let's get this Bloodsport rockin'. Hopefully I can do the justice what I did on the previous sketch and into this final drawing. Let's see what happens though. Yeah, you know. Whatever will be, and we'll do our best, right? So it's all so good for practice anyway. Yeah, I'm gonna be a little light on this one, so I'm gonna try to come back with the inks a little bit after that. So I was gonna placing some things here. How you guys been doing tonight? Hope everybody's great. Kind of looking forward to this weekend, I guess. Then there's excitement that the Batman's coming out finally. And hopefully, the hype was real. You know. We'll see. Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna have this. Something around here, and shoulder here, and pads there. A little shorter. Yeah, just very rough block ends, and I love doing those though. I tried a lot of times to explain to my kids in class to do it really roughly before they start getting details, but you know how it is. It's everybody just wants to get the detail right away for some reason, and still fighting that. Our internet's been okay. Doing this awesome. Making spaghetti. Sweet. Spaghetti is good. That seems to be really good, but I don't want to be spoiled. Yeah, I don't want to be spoiled either. I'm packing up 96 packages for Kickstarter rewards while I watch. Nice. That's awesome. It's been crazy. Kind of, yeah, interesting. That's yeah. Our internet seems to be okay lately. You know, with the things happening, I don't know. It's you never know what could pop up and or whatnot. You just never know. I'm just gonna draw some hand kind of here. Kind of get an idea for that he does have a one of his kind of gun. I'm gonna give him kind of a different gun though. That I've been kind of, playing with here, rather than the one he has the weird, a little bit of weird handles on. Yeah. Also have the belt buckle here. I'm gonna play with his a little bit with the suit a little bit also here in a minute. Something along those lines. What did I do on here? Did one here, yeah. One here. Nice little kind of a, as you could say, futuristic, I guess, belt buckle rather than old-fashioned. All right, so how does Dave do this? Draw that little crutch area kind of. Here will be the foot here. Get that nice little that part here. Since he's going to be stepping down here. Kind of landing there, and the foot goes behind here. We're gonna throw some rocks, not brick, but the rocks kind of a brick things here that ruins a little bit. Yeah, we're gonna play with those later, somewhat. So yeah. All right, so we got to this point. Let me move it up a little bit. I'm behind on a little bit on the chat here. One more cut out for me. All that rights on art. Started your own Kickstarter, right? Oh, that's awesome about Kickstarter. That's great. I hope it takes off like crazy, man. Campaign page for Kickstarter. You just launched That's awesome. We just did morning, almost 60% fund. That's all. That's great. That's great. I'll have to look into that. So we'll get that. Yeah. I'm gonna have somebody come spray the house in my shop next couple of days, so all these bugs should disappear. Okay. I'm gonna have him kind of this way. So a bit slimmer here, I think. There we go. He's gonna grab the gun this way. I like the circular part on his gun, so I kind of went off of that. And I just kind of ran with it a little bit. More of like a Western gunslinger type. A little bit inspiration drawn, of course, from the gunslinger spawn Dave did the other night. Just a little different here. We're going to work on these, of course, a little bit. There we go. Something like that. Yeah. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it, Jay. Appreciate that. All right, so we got the leg here. So I'm assuming kneecap will be somewhere over here. It's covered up by the knee guard. I have a knee guard there. And I'm going to have it kind of disappear here behind shadow a little bit. Got to leave something to mystery, right? All right, so there. Go some kind of red. And yes, I promised you guys I'm gonna do it with ink, so I shall do my best. Rendition. We'll see. There's not going to be a lot of thread going underneath that shoe, you know. So it's kind of crunching in. There you go. So there's a shoe. Yeah, goes along with it. All right. Yeah, Monday stream. Yeah, check it out. Dave did awesome job. That gunslinger spawn. Fantastic. I was jealous of how easy he makes it look. He's just talking and chatting away and taking breaks, you know, to kind of show some little tutorials here. And I'm just like sitting here like, oh my goodness. How? Okay. It's the inking part that kind of comes so interestingly easy for him. Just, I mean, years of practice, of course, but still. Now, let me double check the armor a little bit. I love the spawn character and the Western gunslinger look for it. Yeah. Yeah, definitely check that. Alright, so my guy can move from the background a little bit here. Alright. I'm gonna try not to stick too much to his overall suit and everything, but I'll give it a, you know, something here. Some kind of those probably won't matter much, but some reflection here it will be. kind of faded into shadows here. Okay. Something along those lines here, I guess. Yeah, I like it. I like what it goes now. So it's gonna have a nice little pop of light here, and maybe some reflection here. And there, maybe. Yeah. We'll see how that plays out. So knowing that Batman's coming out, that means Flash will be coming out soon as well. I only assume. He's got that kind of armor here. Just marking it up just in case I need some of that. Trying to get a little star crazy here, but not too crazy, right? Some stuff lying around. I was thinking at first I was going to draw the Peacemaker helmet flying somewhere here, but then I was like, nah, I like these stars, so I'll throw a couple in here, right? Something on the ground has to be there, right? Something lying around was a guy. Oh, probably there's no doubt. David the Mayor. Mm-hmm. Mount Rushmore, I hear you on that. Yeah, definitely top. Up there with Jim Lee and all the other guys as well. Man. Okay. I remember there's some stones that were in there. Broken down a bit, a little chipped. Well, you know, we'll see. Can go from there. And the environment is important, of course. And somebody blew a hole in this one. To the other side. You know, because they could. There we go. Kind of add something to the environment here. Just have one laying here at the edge, hanging on. Almost one down. Bring this down a little bit. Like it's just resting here. But staring at him. You know, they'll kind of have to stare at him a little bit there. That'll be the whole point. Just leading their eyes into that. Okay. I think this will be a little high, too much here. Yeah, they're great artists for sure. Using a brush, just a brush. Gets rid of stuff pretty good. So this guy's here. Looks like. Now, mind you guys that I have never drawn tech like I'm about to here. With just a very rough sketching. Most of the tech I've ever drawn was kind of already predeterminedly detailed, quite detailed in pencil. So I just hope it turns out well. Okay. It should be here, really. Cement and what that mortar. Okay. I think that's good. Can live with that. There we go. All right. I guess we can add some details here a little bit. Oops, sorry about that. A few things, you know. From the old suit. Just really adjusting the design here. Really kind of making it my own, more or less. Just not to mess with the original one too much. Yeah, you know. Okay. Okay. Let's see what I got. Inks. Practice repetition, yep. Practice, I mean constant practice, yep. Gotta do it. Went online and bought some more ink pens. Had my birthday about a little bit of a week or so ago. So was able to get some more ink stuff. Trying out a couple of new pens. Let's see what can turn out like. All right. Whew. This one's gonna be interesting because let's see. so it doesn't get in my way too much. That's rough enough, right? Yeah. Right? Yeah. Yeah, it'll do. Yeah, like it says, you know, you gotta turn your paper a little bit so to get the lines right comfortably for yourself. I was practicing a little bit today, and you know what? I took a really fat ink pen to it right off the bat. But I was doing it on different paper. It was like a rougher paper, and so I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna wing it, see what happens. Anyway, it worked out just fine. Can never have enough pouches, guys. And I know. Those of you watching, if you're watching, you know, like it, subscribe. You know, stay here a while, watch it. Don't subscribe. That's fine too. I'm just doing it because I'm doing it. Because I really enjoy doing it. To be honest, this gives me just as much joy as you know, some of you who delve into art and enjoying this process of it. And you know, guys, it is a process, and if you don't enjoy the process, you're in the wrong business. One pistol. I've been learning on my micros a little too much, leaning lately due to the brushes starting to wear out. I need a new one. Series 7. Oh, you know, Jay, I've never tried. And you know, those Series 7 brushes, they're so expensive. Well, or cheap. I know. No, they're expensive. And I just can't justify my buying them yet for that purpose. But I know where you come from, man. That stuff is. And you know what? If you're inking with those, you are skillful. I'm just, what do you call that? A novice. I mean, I've done my ink drawings here and there and everywhere a while back. But yeah, I'm definitely not a brush pen. I mean, like an actual Winsor Newton brush guy. You know, that stuff is a little out of my reach. Maybe one day. That'd be cool to try. And I've seen on Instagram, my goodness, some of these artists. I mean, putting the brush down, the fine line, and thicker to thinner, the stuff. And I'm sitting there in awe, you know. Yeah, I'm an artist, yes, in my own right. But I can still marvel at some people's skill and just really enjoy that. Here we go. you know, he carries these extension sticks and stuff on him, kind of to add to his arsenal. That's when he turns these pistols into a big rifle. If you all remember the movie, how many have seen this last movie? I was intimidated at first, but then it clicked, and I love him. Sweet, that's awesome, Jay. I uh, I hope it clicks one day for me too. You know, I could try that. I do enjoy the brush pen. The same one that Dave uses. It's pretty amazing. So I'm doing a little concentration stuff here. And at some point I was just very nervous doing this kind of stuff. And then I realized, like, just make lines, you know. It's not gonna hurt anything. It's just I can get some super thin lines, yeah, crisp and smooth, and also some thick lines that fill the air. Yeah, in a moment. I mean, really, it's like right then you just can pop those lines out, you know. It's great. All right, and in advance, I just while we're still on this, you know, starting all this here, I want to kind of apologize, guys. You know, I know that Dave was drawing a pose with two guns, and I already had this kind of idea, I think, before he actually drew that on Monday. But I know you kind of watching a similar similar positioning and similar kind of drawing. Um, so ahead of time, I apologize if I bore you with that. But if you miss Monday, then there you go. Hey, my boy, Max Blue. Second one was so good. They nailed it. But, yeah, I agree, man. Second film was really good. Plus, you know, um, I kind of prefer Idris Elba to Will Smith. Yeah, just personal preference, I guess. So, yeah, one of those things. And from I remember to the last film, kind of Will Smith was really trying to kind of steal the show a little bit. Too much, you know. Some other characters could have been developed quite a bit better in film than they ended up doing, you know. Yeah, I'm just outlining everything for now. I'm just gonna throw some inks, thicker inks on there. Nope, not boring at all. Oh, appreciate it, Jay. Never boring. Thank you guys so much. Yeah, and it's the whole process. You know, I mean, you can. To me, I can watch same. I mean, they draw the same thing, just different pose, and I'd be like just fine with it. Yeah, I just enjoy the process of it. And, it's interesting to see that Dave just like yeah, I did this quick little rough sketch. I'm sitting over here like, you did this quick little sketch. I'm working out 10,000 practice rough sketches to get the idea. Um, oh wow. Yeah, I did this idea like, yeah, just like 15 minutes before the stream. I mean, I wish I could say that, but I like to be very prepared. If I learned anything about this, doing these streams, is that be overly prepared sometimes is good. So it's not a bad idea. Okay. I think my wife is walking our puppy. We got a puppy, you guys. Um, she's a husky Labrador Retriever mix, and she's super adorable. Hands full a little bit, but yeah. That's puppy. Oh, hey, babe. What did she do? Aw, my wife is bringing to show the puppy. Aw, I'm over here. Okay, bring her over here. Yeah, there you go. There she is. There she is. Hi. Yeah, you did well outside. You did good outside. Oh, you waited too long. Gotcha. Well, it's all right. Learning process. Well, there you go. There's Rue. There's Rue.
Could you hang with Dad?
Wish that was possible. Um,
Is that your chat right there?
hmm? On the right, yeah. Ah, thank you. Yep, spoiled rotten for sure. Yeah, already getting away with all kinds of stuff. Oh, that child already is. She's gonna be something.
Hey.
Kitty's on Monday and Puppy's on Wednesday. That's it.
Look at this, Daddy.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, yeah. You guys are getting spoiled now.
I think she's getting sleepy now.
Well, yeah, she did business. She can just hang there on her own for a little bit, right?
I guess.
I mean, you can leave her in here and see what she does.
It's fine. I take her back.
Yeah, we got her about, what, a week ago?
Yeah.
A little week ago, yeah.
A week and a half ago.
Yeah. She's really, really fresh. You know, tiny little thing. Ha! Tiny little thing. I'm saying that she's gonna be 50 pounds or so, if not bigger. Ed, you got a couple of puppies too.
Want to give Daddy kisses? Want to give Daddy kisses?
Nope, she turned around. Oh wow. I guess I'm gonna slow down on giving her the lessons of life.
She still turned her head.
Say, no, not this, not this. He says no too much. I do say no too much. I mean, eating trash on the street, kind of, while we walk, is probably not a great idea for a puppy. I think she's trying to fall asleep on you now. That's what puppies do. I don't know. She wants to. She doesn't want to.
Look at him.
Hi. Hi.
Daddy kisses.
Hi. Hi. There we go. Yes.
All right.
All right, babe. Love you.
Love you.
A cat and 5 chickens. Wow. Yeah, I knew it, Ed. I knew you'd be spoiling them right away. That's why they're there. They spoil us with love. We spoil them. I'm gonna work that out with brush here in a little bit. All this stuff, yeah. Yeah. Mine needs sticks a lot. On what? Yes. Sympathize. I say no a lot to, yeah. This one, our other, pup from a while back, our first one, she never ate sticks. It was weird. But this one loves them sticks. And that's alright. She can eat all the sticks she wants. Yeah. Yeah, of course I'll tell her no. Spit it out. There we go. There we go. Yeah. I'm liking this a little bit. A lot, maybe. I'm not sure. Yeah, I still here can't figure out the whole issue with the chat, but I guess we'll figure it out later. All right, so I got this here, guys. Yeah. Okay. Environment. Mr. Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. Thanks, guys. There it is. Yeah, I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him up to par with this. Some things here. There. That works. Oh, okay. All right. I did want to put this on here. There. Kind of a holster there, you know, just a idea of a holster, I guess, for these guns or so. A lot of this will disappear here in darker inks. Gonna make it disappear that way. Again, establishing some of this grout here for fun. It always helps out. Just in the end, it's going to be easier for me to identify where everything is. Yeah, a little bit here and there. It's kind of idea of that when the whole tower crashed and it's a ruins sitting there. Give these things a little bit of a texture. Cute little thing trying to take over your mind, you know. Don't trust these entities here. Don't know if you guys are familiar with Jose Luis art. He's pretty damn talented. I'm gonna check him out. Jose Luis. Wrote that down. I may have come across him somewhere, maybe on Instagram. Who knows? I might have. I could be lying. When you turn 40, it's like your mind is gone and you don't know if you remember saying this or seeing that or I just assume I did. Okay, this right here, this was not in my preliminary sketch. I just kind of came up with a on the fly sort of thing. I'm kind of glad I did. So brick broken here a little bit. There's this one sitting here. This little happy guy. And over here, painting happy stars. Yeah, I did not use reference for stars. I just kind of like decided to go with my own idea and see what happens. So the run survived, looks like. Alright, there's a little area here. There's a broken brick here. A rock, or I'm not sure what they built it out of. But here we go. Alright. That's the general idea there. And what I'm going to have over here is this. There will be a shadow here. And his pistol, so we're going to have yeah, a bit of a shadow there. Okay. I like that. Let's see what we can do with this brush pen. Asking my wife if I do this or that. Yeah. Preach, brother. Yeah, I hear you. Ah, thanks, Ed. Hey, they're cutesies, aren't they? Just, don't let them slap your face. You might be in trouble there. Okay, let's see where we are with the ink here. Alright. It might be loaded. Okay. I'm going to throw that down over here so it just starts drying a little bit while I'm moving to the other area. darker darks. And what I'm going to have as an effect here as well, I have a building that's kind of is going to go up here, so it's going to have some shadow casting on him as well. Create some nice little darks as well. So there we go. Some grass and stuff that kind of gets in the way a little bit here. Star. Happy little star. I'll give him little ripples here. A few here and there. We'll come back to them. Okay. So to him, I'm gonna have some light reflecting off the back here, but there's gonna be a lot of darks. That's kind of how I planned it. I kind of like that part of the design. Just a bit. Just, I'm sorry, concentrating a little bit here, but yeah, I'm gonna come back to you guys. Hey Keith, what's going on? It's going great. Appreciate that. Appreciate it. Yeah. Trying. Some ruins kind of overlapping some of the shadows of his. So this is what we're trying to kind of accomplish here. Of course. So we know where the light's coming from. You know, one big thing I've kind of amazed me when I was watching Dave ink is like just the simple drops of values from the these little things just on the belt, you know. And I'm like, okay, so he just throwing that down just creates a nice little look already. And so in doing so, I'm kind of really enjoyed that whole process. How he created all that, and I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna do this too. Definitely. So there I am. Of course, we're gonna have some, lights coming from this way now, so he covered up the shadow here a little bit. Yeah, there we go. He does wear gloves, so, but only up to this point. So I'll give him that way. Yeah, there. I have to go in with a thin, smaller brush on that. There we go. Yeah, it's coming along. Yeah, good. I'm glad everybody's doing great. All right, so another thing I did notice too, and I don't know if we covered it last time, but this brush is great. This brush is great, but dries a whole lot slower. Whole lot slower. So I start doing this, you know, picking up ink with my fingers and hands and stuff, and it gets horrible. Horrible. Not not gonna lie, I'm kind of been lately. I've been really enjoying the inks. Um, and, you know, pencils always is always a part of it, but with the inks, man, such a different ball game. You know, it's like makes the process just. And a lot of times I start thinking in terms of inking, like a larger black shapes, lighter shapes, just solid. You know, not kind of like in printmaking. Um, just start thinking in terms of that rather than in terms of gray and what I'm gonna hatch. No, just more in terms of black and white, really. Larger block than shapes, and see, like here, for example, you know, just it's floating on there, it's hanging on in there, you know, just hanging on. Got caught in a trap, and I can't sing that. And here I go. I'm gonna get banned here in a minute. I want to say one thing, man. You are going to a YouTube jail. Luckily, I didn't really sing anything else, so I'm not gonna sing anymore. All right. Bring it down. And there's the nice little fade into the underneath these straps here. I might as well block it in. Yeah, it looks fine. Learning curve. I'm assuming that's question. Oh, if you're comfortable with the brush pen, I would encourage you to try a brush. Oh, yeah, okay. So you're talking about the real actual brush, the Series 7 and all that. Yes. There's definitely a learning curve there. Kind of like with this guy. There's a bit of a learning curve as well. Brian, that sound's coming from my dehumidifier in here. I don't know why it's doing that. It's making that sound. There we go. I'm still kind of deliberating what I'm going to come back to later with hatching and whatnot. Okay. That sounds coming out a little too more often. I have to double check on that. Do a little bit of a shine. Yeah. There we go. Try not to do a complete wipeout of relaxing. I'm gonna give some room for imagination, you know. Yeah, this brush is fun. Okay. Just making decisions sometimes, like where to put stuff is like a little difficult. So I have to really squint and figure it out. There we go. Ooh, hey Tom, what's going on? Finally made it, man. Looking great. Thank you. Are you using ink cartridges or did you fill it with your own stuff? No, it's just what it came with. Just using the same stuff that came with it. Yeah, it's I guess I'm assuming at one point I will have to refill it though. I'm glad you made it, man. I appreciate that. There we go. There, it's nice. Okay. All right. Much better. Okay. Fluckers, yeah. This is a bunch of us fluckers in it here. Finch fluckers. Nothing wrong with that. More the merrier. All are welcome. Some shadows here, you know, gotta have them, gotta have them. And I'll come back to that later. All right. Once again, he's wearing gloves. Try to utilize that, create space and values and a bit of reflection as well in the there'll be a glove in there. A bit of a finger coming through here. On the other side, some shadows from the fingers, of course. Gotta have it. Gotta have it. Show it from the fingers there. Looking good. Thank you. Hey, Dale. Thank you. Appreciate that. I don't know, kind of veered off a little bit to the left there. To the right, I mean. Yes, I'm trying. I'm trying. So you guys gotta get that foot real quick. All right. It was calling to me. I was gonna have a nice little line there. So I'm trying to create that little shadow from there. There we go. Yeah, it's coming along. It's coming along. Give him those wrinkles. He's wearing kind of a type of leathery type of clothing, so I was kind of thinking to myself, should I draw him in the tank top? When they were trying to save what's her name, Harley Quinn. Is just like he was wearing the tank top, and oh goodness, that was funny. I was actually entertaining that idea. Sorry guys. Sorry I didn't go with that idea. I just decided to go a full-on suit here. My baby brother just married a lovely Russian lady. Beautiful wedding. Oh, awesome. Congratulations to him. Sweet. Nice. Congratulations. I'm glad it all went well. There we go. Okay. I'm trying to figure out this what I want to do here. It's gonna have the quad there a little bit, yeah. And a little bit of wrinkles here on the cloth. Yeah, that would look nice. Yeah. Okay. This is definitely gonna have a shadow. Because it's a hole in the wall. Some light's coming through now. There we go. So I got a busted hole there. All right. Okay, that's what we got. All right. We have a piece of you about checking it out the window. At least one. No, Kiki me gotta feed her. Ah, gotcha. Can't count at the times I've thought, oh, I just ruined this piece. Yeah, yep. I agree. I agree. I have thought of that kind of stuff. Actually, yeah. And luckily, I didn't destroy everything, and luckily. But sometimes it's actually a good exercise to do. I'm talking about tossing your artwork. Just say, oh, okay, you know, he's got to go. You know, he's got to go. He's just got to go. All right. There we go. There we go. It's just because it's a mental thing. If you toss it, and you're not going to be afraid to mess up and toss another one. You know, if you don't and you try to keep every single artwork, then you think you succeeded in every one of them, and you haven't, and then you're gonna pay the consequences by submitting bad work and not getting any good feedback because your work is not what it should be, because I feel like you have to be a harsher critic of yourself to get better. He's booking off the page. Ah, appreciate that. Awesome. I'm glad you think so, Dale. Appreciate that. Then my job is done. If he's walking off the page. Oh, thanks, Jay. I'm glad you agree with that. It's I don't know. It's one of those things. It's I think it's a mental thing. For me at least, I got to do it sometimes. It's good for me to because at some point I would settle for like thinking my watercolor that looks good, I paint and then in the end I'm like, well, man, I could have done better. It really helps stay in check. And with this business, the comic book business, whew, you turn in bad pages a couple of times, I don't think you're going to be in business much longer. Go. Sorry if I'm moving the camera there, guys. Once again, my head's getting in the way. I have a portfolio of maybe I'll finish it later. Yay, that's a good portfolio to have. I start some works and haven't finished. Still sitting in the drawer. Yeah, I do the same. You always have a chance to come back and say, you know what, I could actually redraw this and make it even better. Sometimes it helps. Barbarian got saying, nice. Struggle is real. You're right, guys. Struggle is definitely real. There we go. shadow with the teeth. Nice. I don't like that one. You know, drawing a skull like that, you kind of like weary a little bit about, but making decisions. But kind of let it go a little bit and see what happens. Kind of enjoying playing with that a little bit. So, another one thing that I want to do. We're gonna have another shadow kind of falling down from the ruins. There we go. And conveniently covering up the gun. There. Yeah. Didn't expect that, did you? Ooh. Go about check back later. All right, Dale. See ya. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it, brother. Can see his finger through there. There we go. Yeah, I've done come back a few times and had whole new ideas. I like to draw Dave's work and just looking at something is great. But since I've been doing my own, it is more fun, isn't it? Yeah. I agree. It's not only more fun. I think it's a little more rewarding. You can copy artworks all day from somebody else, but in the end, it's like something that you create. Oh, it just makes a huge difference. So this is going to be where the bullets is going to come from. Yep, sometimes decisions need to be made on the fly. So you guys can see this upside down and everything? Good. Alright, there we go, like that. Here we go, the lines here. Bit of shadow here in the end as well. Oh, I like that where it's going. No, I didn't expect, guys, for it to come out this well. To be honest, I've really enjoyed the preliminary sketch that I did. I mean, that's just one of those things you sometimes don't know. You're like, man, preliminary sketch looks good. And when I started this journey of trying to get better at this, um, sometimes my preliminary sketch looked better than my uh, uh, final project. I guess that's what came out. Um, and now I'm just trying to trust myself a little bit more with this. And sometimes I'm still kind of weary of, should I complete the whole prelim, or should I just let it go? And still, completing a preliminary sketch a little bit farther than it should be is actually a pretty good idea, for me. These are plates here, so those nice little plates there. All right. Yeah. Yes, a lot of people can reproduce correct, and that's what I used to be. I'm not gonna lie. I've used to be more of a draw from the picture kind of person, and a lot of times using grid, if not all the time. And then finally, I kind of was like, told myself I need to move on from it, and I gave up the grid and started drawing big. The way I kind of kicked drawing with grid was picking up charcoal and pastels. That was the best thing I've probably done for myself as a career in art. And why is because of start picking up pastels and charcoal was drawn bigger, and you can't really use grid as well, so you're just using freehand, and you can let it distance from the drawing, kind of see things better. And I've improved quite a bit. And once you slowly improve, you kind of become better at it, and just give up on grid altogether and just start doing your own thing. Just draw free-handed. All right, I think that tech is looking techy. Yeah, I don't know how it looks for everybody out there, but well, sure. We know how long we've been drawing. Oh, hour and a half. All right, we got another half hour or so. Kind of making more bumps at the other side, so because the light side is a little bit. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry, you guys can't see. Oops. I did it again. That was not me singing. Just saying. I already made a mistake. Once. Little shutter there, little shutter here. There we go. There we go. They're laying around, waiting to be smacked on someone else's faces. Trying to give them a little bit of a value here, just to texturize them a little. Cute little things. I mean, if I was to encounter one of these, I'll run. Definitely run. But, drawn like that on paper, they're adorable. Yeah, sometimes the prelim is better than the final. Yeah, my last example was the thing I did. Didn't manage to catch the feeling of the prelim. Yeah, I agree. And a lot of times you find like, oh, you know what? I'm going to change this a little bit, and it just doesn't turn out the way you saw it. I agree. Yeah, it's a whole process to learn. Yeah, looks amazing. Oh, thanks, Kelly. Art, appreciate it, buddy. Love to watch you take on Death Dealer. Ooh, Death Dealer. You know, kind of got my heart there because yeah, my favorite Frazetta character. Death Dealer. Let me write that down. Death Dealer. Ooh, yeah. All right, so next Wednesday, I believe I will not be able to go live. There's some work engagements that I have to be at, and so will not be here. But I will try to make it up on the weekend, and hopefully pop up on the Saturday maybe. I don't know. I'll see what my schedule is. But as of right now, I am not streaming next week. I was gonna do the Black Adam. But I'm definitely putting Death Dealer on the list. Extra shading here. Cross hatching, of course. And I always loved cross hatching. And I didn't learn about Frank Cho until later years. Post college. I wish I knew him then. But he is my like a cross hatching idol, I guess you could say. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. There's gonna be a lot of detail. I don't know. Will I be able to cut it in 20 minutes? Maybe. Yeah, mine too. All right. I try to be here whenever you stream. Appreciate that. Thank you, guys. Family work stream. Yeah. Hey, no, I've been tired for about a week now. With the pup. and getting used to the puppy and waking up early in the morning. But you know what? This is so much fun. I can't just cancel it. I can't. It's that, things we do that just makes the things feel a little bit easier. Mm-hmm. A little bit of a shadow on that because the shadow's falling on it, so reflective or not, it's gonna have a shadow, right? I hope so. I hope so. And I find myself improving every single time I pick up the pencil and the pen and try to draw another character. I feel like it's just a non-stop improvement, which I really enjoy. On my Google Photos popped up a year ago. If you only seen that drawing from a year ago, oh my goodness. I was like beside myself a little bit. I was like, no way I drew that. But I did. And it looked so good. No, it wasn't. I think I need something thinner. Something thinner, yeah. Sorry, I keep bumping my face into camera. It's like a xenomorph. Ah, yeah. I'm gonna take that as a compliment. All right. Thank you very much. I see where you can get it though. I definitely see that. Bit of shading here, bit of shading there. Okay. Really one of the light and shadows that maybe more rendering on the wall for the contrast. The background. Yeah, definitely. So, yeah, the wall needs something. I mean, yeah, for sure. Since I've been watching starting back on Twitch, it gets better. Ah, thank you. Appreciate that. Dennis, thanks so much, man. So much. Thank you, really appreciate it, guys. Go there. You know, I'm not Dave, of course, and you know, I can't sometimes finish things in time. You know, Meredith over there like, hey, let's go, hurry up, you got only so many minutes. Let's go. It's fun to listen though. It was so much fun. A little something. That. Okay. You know, I almost want to put some of those lines, but I don't. Trying to make this happen here. A little bit of depth, just a bit. You know, that one's kind of a metalish. This beat up stuff here too. Because, you know, he does get into some shenanigans. I mean, some shenanigans, right? Ah, yeah, oh, those lines, yes. Frenetic. Yeah, just like arbitrarily placing lines there. I'm like, yeah, you know, there, boom, 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 and it looks like it should be there. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, okay, yep. And I do it, it's like, does it work? Does it? Tumbo. A little thicker lines needed. Okay, that's that. I'm sorry if you guys can see. Sorry, I'm working on this boot. Getting those little deets in here. There we go. Give it an illusion of a zip zipper of some sort. These finer details, man. Bit of a breakage in the brick. A little too much breakage in the brick here, so create some deep shadows. Same here. I mean, here in a minute, it'll be ready to print. That never works for me. I think it's also one of those things that is kind of I guess, practice-based sort of, intuition. A lot of times I try to squint. No joke, I just squint. And it looks like it needs a little extra value somewhere. I add it. And it doesn't, I don't. A little chip here, a little chip there. Okay, maybe an extra chip over here. See, there you go. Creates a nice little breakage in the in the rock here. Yeah. Thank you. Oh, Dennis, appreciate that, buddy. And I don't want to connect any lines like too much to the leg itself, like here. It's going to be probably kind of a bad idea. So we'll just kind of create that look here. And I'm going to play with the other ink pens that I bought. And I might introduce you to them next time I'm drawing. Just to see if you guys might even like them yourself. See what we can come up with, right? Alright, something thinner, something thinner. Definitely do that. Because, they have shut the wall, cracked everything here. Just to give it a little explosive look. Maybe too much chipped off here. A little bit over here. Yeah, I like playing with this kind of stuff here. Grout here, grout area. I like to kind of shade that in a little bit. Just a little hatch here and there. Gotta give some to these guys though. Combine them there. Better. There we go. Needed that. Stronger, fatter kind of lines a little bit here. These lines breaks the whiteness of the wall. Amazing. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, I wasn't, shading the entire wall would have been probably defeating the purpose, but it's still useful. But I think this right here is, yeah, that's what we needed, right? Yeah. That's the little sliver here. The shadow. And there we go. Put the stuff here. All right. Ooh, here are 2 hours, guys. I think we couldn't have done a better job in 2 hours than this. But really appreciate you guys all stopping by here, watching the process. Thank you, Ed. Appreciate it, buddy. Here's the, here's the nice little Bloodsport, DC Comics Bloodsport, my version of him. And guess what? Let's sign it, right? Dave does it. I like to kind of go off the wall on this one. Okay, so there, right here, right on the brick, right? And there we are. Bloodsport done. Thanks, Keith. Appreciate that. Barbarian. Appreciate it, guys. Awesome. Yeah, work on yours too, for sure. Man, thanks, Jay. Guys, I really appreciate you. I hope you all sketching or something too while this was happening. And yeah, stop by for more, and I'll see if I can squeeze one in. If not next, definitely not next Wednesday, but maybe sometime at some point next week, maybe even on a Saturday or something. Thank you again. See you guys on Monday Night Draw with Dave out there in the chit chat, or I'll be scrolling through it for sure and watching, getting inspired a little bit more, guys. On the next stream, whenever it will be, I will be drawing Black Adam, my version of him. See how it'll turn out. Maybe some kind of a classic pose of floating in the air. We'll see what we can come up with. Thank you. Yeah, thanks, guys. I really appreciate all the positivity in here, man. That's only positivity in here, and learning and sketching and comics. All right, guys. Y'all have a good night. Thanks.